For those of you who don't know, I was born and raised in Belize, and I moved to America when I was 15, and now I'm 60, so that's a long time. So because I was born and raised in Belize, we had a fascination with the royal family growing up, right? I didn't care too much for the Queen as a kid growing up, but the older people, the older folks in my family, they loved the Queen. I loved Diana, of course. I didn't like what Charles did to her. I hate that she died so young. I loved the two princes when she gave birth to them, you know, William and Harry, and felt for them. They were 13 and 15 when their mom died. I don't like the rift that's between the brothers, but I can't fix it, so I don't let it stress me. And if I were to pick a side in this rift, I would ride with Harry, only because he's my little red-headed baby, okay? And he went to Belize before, and he was well loved in Belize. So, oh, let me set the cards aside, because I'm not going to pull cards on them right now, because you know why? I pulled cards on them last night. Let's cut away to that. We are wondering why Meghan and Harry decided to move back to the UK so suddenly. I mean, it seems sudden to us, but maybe they were talking about it, right? So they're not selling the Montecito home. I like that they were here in California, even though I would never meet them. But look what came up when I pulled 5 Lenormand cards. The ship and the ring. I put Meghan in the middle, the snake and the man. So Meghan and Harry showed up. Or is that William? Is that Charles? Who's the snake? Pierce Morgan. So I'm watching this girl teach Emily Rose teach how to read Lenormand, and she's making it seem so easy. She says when you read them in pairs, and this is like the noun and this is the adverb or the adjective, so this modifies this. So this is about traveling, a journey, a trip, right? And then this modifies it, which is the contract, the marriage. Is that what Harry asked her to do? Please move back with me to England? Or do they have a contract to do something? Right? And then she's in the middle because I put her there. So then let's pair these two. So then here comes the noun, and here comes, well, let's do these two first. The snake and the man. Lies, deceit, trickery. The man is the male energy. Then let's do these two. The ring and the snake. This is the noun, the contract, agreements, commitment. This is about a commitment for her. But here comes the snake modifying it. I don't think it's going to go so well for them if they're really moving back there. I'm glad that I can pull cards like that sometimes off camera, guys, because when the news breaks and the energy is there, we have to read, right? So I don't know what the heck that snake means, but I don't feel like it's a good thing. Sometimes in Lenormand, the snake will mean like twists and turns your life takes, but that snake came between her and him, whoever the him is. I'm thinking the him is Harry, because I really do feel like Harry probably asked her to move back there with him for a little while. So I talked to my daughter about it this morning, but I didn't show her on camera, so let's see what she has to say. So if this is modifying the movement, why do you think they're moving? It's the first question I'm asking you. You think they have a contract to move? You think they made a deal with Charles when they went for that visit in July?
I feel like it.
Okay, and then that's her in the middle, so we put her in the middle. And then the snake that follows, you can pair the snake with the man. So this man modifies the snake. So the man is just about the male energy, right? The man is not about anything extra. Male, the current, or a man. The snake is about betrayal, lies, and problem. So if this man is modifying the snake, you think it's gonna like mute the snake? So this harm won't come to them? What do you think? If we're doing in pairs. But then if we do this in pairs, the woman and the snake comes after the woman. So I'm thinking the snake is gonna like put lies and stuff against her. That's probably the British press, right? The British press. And then what about this ring? Pairing the ring with the woman. The ring is about commitment. So she's committed to her marriage to Harry. And then you can pair the ring with the snake right? Mm-hmm. The snake modifies the ring, so there's going to be lies about the marriage.
Yeah, always.
Right?
There's always lies about the marriage.
And you know that idiot, Piers, who never got over the one date he never had with her, is still waiting for them to come back so they could start bashing them. So why do you think she's moving there?
Maybe Charles is dying and she's trying to give her husband some time with his dad.
Okay.
And maybe Charles said come back.
So how do you feel about them moving there? Because I know you had hoped to meet Harry and marry Harry at one point. But you're okay with Meghan, right?
I wouldn't do good in that royal family. They would have already tried to kill me like Diana.
Remember when Harry went to Belize and he wrote an open letter after he left, and at the end of the letter he says, thank you, thank you, T-E-N-K, thank you.
Yeah. Rihanna was almost our princess.
She was dating Harry too?
No, they did something together and Harry just kept looking at her.
Harry has always been down with the swirl.
Yeah.
Well, that's because he is really black. Right?
Yeah, redheads are black.
Redheads are black. As you can see, we both love Harry, right? So when my daughter was in school, there was a family that went to school at the same time. One of the boys was in class with my older boy, and one of the other boys was in class with my daughter, and they had a lot of kids scattered in between and above that. And so I just remember the two that was in class with my kids. They were from some Arab country, I don't remember where, but the dad looked like he would have been a pill when he stood there sometimes with his face in a fuss. But whenever you spoke to him, he was very humble, tender, kind, and funny. I was like, wow. So the boys were really well mannered and everything, but every so often they would disappear for like 2 years. And then when they would appear again, if the youngest one went to school with Jada kindergarten and first grade, he was missing second and third grade, and then came back for fourth and fifth grade, and so on and so on. And so I asked the dad one time. I would see the mom very infrequently because she was always pregnant, and I think there were like 10 of them in the long run. The youngest one, Jada's age, was the baby. No, I think they had a daughter after that. So anyways, I asked the dad, I said, where does Mohammed and Ghassan go when you guys disappear? Do you go to a different school? And he says, no, I take them back to my country. And I said, why? He goes, they need to know their culture and their language, so they go to school 2 years there and 2 years here. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm wondering if that's what they're doing, because they're not going back to royal duties. You know what I mean? In any case, I'm going to read on them again in the future. And remember, if you like Meghan, you can comment below. If you don't like Meghan and Harry, you can still comment below. But just be decent, because you don't hear me bashing nobody in the royal family, right? I can tell you who I like and don't like, but I'm not bashing nobody. So let's move on to something else really quickly, because I don't want the camera to overheat. So there are 2 letters that dropped yesterday from, well, we don't know who dropped the letters, but Natalie Harp, the human printer, wrote the letters to Trump. I'm going to put them here. I stole them from Tabitha's page, screenshotted them. Shout out to Tabitha. Tabitha talks politics. Oh, I'm sweating above my mouth. So Tabitha was asking who dropped the letters, right? Who dropped the letters? So I've assigned people. So you guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, I think I wrote it down somewhere. If you've been watching me for a while, I gave the Queen of Swords to Susie Wiles a long time back, because she's the chief of staff, so she deals with communication, right? So now I'm going to give Melania the Queen of Pentacles because of the money. I'm going to give Karoline the Page of Swords, because I didn't have I didn't want to give her the Knight of Swords, because that's daring and bold. That's not her. But the Page of Swords, which is like a childish type approach, and swords mean communication or air. So she's the Page of Swords. I wrote it down here. And then Natalie is going to be the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Why did I give her the Queen of Wands? Let me write it. Queen of W. Queen of Wands. Why did I give her the Queen of Wands? Because the Queen of Wands stands for this: courage, loyalty, confidence, zest for life, prosperity. So it's the loyalty part. The loyalty part that I gave her, because she is loyal to Trump. So we're going to ask a broad question at first. We're going to say, who leaked it? If any of these 4 leaked it, it's going to come out. Let's try that. Let's try it. You guys, when you look, something really comes up. My neighbor across the street is watching, and she's hyper religious. She must wonder, what the hell is she doing? The one over there, she's into tarot cards. She's like me. She's like I am. What we don't see coming, King of Wands came up, visionary, natural leader, entrepreneur. That's not Trump, he's the King of Pentacles. 10 of Wands, somebody who's burdened and stressed out, released the letter. The Sun, ta-da, everything got illuminated, right? I'm telling you, when I read on Natalie Harp, it shows that she's leaving her job. But it didn't show that Trump was going to fire her. Like, she's just leaving. And I think it's because she's causing him stress. She's causing him to be embarrassed. Illusion, intuition, mystery, premonition. Somebody who has a lot of mystery about them and mystique. 4 of Cups, somebody who is bored, apathy, boredom, disconnected. And the 9 of Wands is somebody who is resilient, persistent, boundaries weary. I think it's Susie. Even though Susie didn't show up here, I think it's her because she's weary and she's tired of this mess. Okay, so let's ask one by one. Okay, one by one. Quickly, 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 quickly. Did Susie... Should we pull Lenormand for that and put Susie in the middle? Let's pull Lenormand and put Susie in the middle. This is already shuffled. I just have to cut it. We're going to find a woman. Right? And put... Or should we find a letter? Let's find a letter. We're going to ask the same question we just asked. Who leaked the letters? Who leaked the letters? So we're going to find a letter. Why did I not think about that before? So I've been working hard all day on my husband's channel, taping some videos for him. No, that's the woman. Oh, did we pass the letter already? I think we did. Hold on. Let's start again. I forgot what I was looking for. Yeah, I was dealing with his channel so we can reawaken it so he can get his 4,000 watched hours. He already is monetized at the first level, but he needs to get monetized at the next level. Okay, guys? So I'll tell you more as we go along when the videos are out. No, I guess I didn't pass the letter. Oh, the letter's at the end, so I didn't pass it. So because it's at the end, everything that came before it has to go there. So all these came before it. Right? That's how I had it? Okay. This one came before it. 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 So it's the communications person who did it. And the communication person is Karoline Leavitt. I think Karoline leaked it, but I don't put my eyes past Susie. And then the moon, romance, right? The sun, it all came out. And then the letter. Okay? So did I bring my little book? Oh, I have my big book here. Let's look really quickly at the birds. It's gossip, communication, social media, meetings, siblings. I really think Karoline did it, even though it could be Susie. And then the bouquet, happiness, beauty, gift, pleasant, small gifts. She figured, I'm going to give you a gift, Miss Natalie. You let them put me on that death plane and you get to walk away free. Nah. The moon is about, for Lenormand, is about dreams, intuition, illusions, and romance. And then the sun is about success, victory, confident, illumination. And then, of course, this is the letter. I think it's Karoline. I think it's Karoline Leavitt that leaked the letter. So are we going to ask if Karoline did it? So Karoline is going to be the woman to go in the middle. Let's see what this woman did. Let's see what this woman did, guys. And I was also retaking some pictures for my Lenormand deck. Here's the woman. In front of her. Ooh. 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 Okay, it's her. It's her. It's her. So a childish thing to do, right? An ending. Let's see what the coffin means. Let's see what the coffin means. It is 8. I have some more meanings that I got from that lady I was learning from last night. Endings, death, letting go, hardship, resting. She let go. And she did that. And then it's the letters. Isn't it amazing that the letter came up? And then the sun, she wanted it out. I honestly feel, this is my opinion. We can't know this to be facts. But my opinion is Karoline Leavitt is the one that leaked the letters about Natalie Harp. So for the gush, really quickly, we're going to ask what's going to happen to Natalie, because the last time we said she was going to leave. My neighbor's coming out of his house. What's going to happen to Natalie? We're going to pull Lenormand really quickly. Hey, Sai, what's up? What's going to happen to her? Let's look for the woman really quickly. I know my camera's going to shut off. Quick, quick, quick. I should have had Joe put the beach umbrella over it. Man, the cards are going cuckoos. Gotta make sure they come in. Okay, here's the woman. Here's the birds. Here's the book. And then here's the... Okay, guys. Oh, did you see Melania show up? She probably renegotiated her contract again to show up. She goes, I hear you miss me. The book. She writes everything in that book, right? She has a book. She keeps track. She's the human printer. Did you guys freeze the letters and read it? And then this is about communication again, right? The birds chatter on communication. That's her. She hears all the chatter that's going on. It's really affecting her. She's at the White House still with him. But something about the sun's gonna come out. What? Illumination? What is the sun again? Let's look that up again. Sun is success, victory, confident, illumination. Not illumination. Oh, that's a slip of the tongue. Illumination. So she's still at the White House, but everything is, there's more that's going to come out. There's more that's going to come out. It's more than that, guys. The letters that I read were weird. It wasn't like, oh, she wanted to like sleep with him. It was kind of like she wanted a daddy. She got daddy issues because her dad passed, right? Even the brother says she cuckoos. All right, so let's look quickly into tarot as to what's going to happen to Miss Natalie. Last time we got the 8 of Cups walking away, right? I'm telling you, once things start to cause Trump distress with his image, he will get rid of you. We knew when Kristi Noem was on the way out, right? We knew that. All right. My puppy doesn't like when Thomas comes out. That's his name, but he changed his name and asked us to call him a different name, and my husband and kids can't remember. The Knight of Cups is what we don't see coming. Giving and receiving help. Somebody's going to reach out and help her. This is a public display. She is on public display. This is bothering her. The Queen of Swords. Susie gonna get rid of her. Here comes Susie. The Nine of Wands. She's being resilient, but she's weary. The Ten of Pentacles, wealth. Oh, she gonna walk away with money. They're gonna pay her to leave. And the Knight of Cups, romantic, charming, imaginative, artistic. I don't know who that is, but I think they're gonna pay her to leave. She's gonna get a handout some way, somehow. I don't think she's gonna stay there though. All right, that's it, guys. I don't want the camera to overheat. I will see you guys on the next one. Tomorrow on Saturday, I won't record anything for tarot because I'm going to go help that politician. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank goodness I brought this in my bag. I wanted to show the person who asked me about the lipstick that I use. She goes, this is way off the beaten path. Something she said. And I'm like, look, girl, you guys can ask. So this is the lipstick, 681 Vibrant Violet Matte, and this is Maybelline New Nouveau. It's being discontinued. I think I found some on eBay, but I'm so afraid to buy stuff on eBay. We'll see. 681. I love this color. I've loved it for years, but now it's being discontinued. I asked the AI to help me find something, put it on my birthday wish list. My friend who always lines me up with my lipstick and stuff, she sent me 2 of them off of the wish list, and both of them are okay, but they're not this. But that's not her fault. So I scraped out of the container into this, and I'm using this applicator from some other dry lipstick to put it on. So I also use the Maybelline 680 in that, and it's all matte and it's like a pink. I use that one too, but again, that's being discontinued. So I'm putting everything in jars right now and then going back to the AI to ask them to find me some different colors that match, to let them know the colors did not really work. Okay, so let me put everything in. My neighbors next door are coming home. Okay, guys. I'm going to fix everything when I go inside. Okay, so this is my gush. My daughter just told me that the young man that I spoke of earlier in the video, Mohammed, is a what?
A doctor.
Like a doctor? Like a medical doctor or a PhD doctor?
A medical doctor.
A medical doctor? Oh my goodness. And then what was the birthday thing again with you guys?
He was due on, when I came, his birthday was supposed to be my birthday. And
okay.
My birthday is his birthday.
Okay, so
my due date's his birthday.
Jada was due January 3rd but came December 27th. Mohammed was due December 27th and came January 3rd. You guys swapped. He was the sweetest kid, and they did have a little girl afterwards, right?
Yeah.
And she was sweet too?
Yeah, she's sweet.
The whole family was so nice.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Yeah.
The older brother.
So do you see him on Facebook or something? How do you know that Mohammed's a doctor?
Remember me and Josh ran into him at Costco? Him and the mom?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and remember the mom was
Is he still handsome?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The mom was like throwing phrase at me like, he's not married.
Oh my god.